Henry Burp, Mind Your Manners. Written and illustrated by Mike Wynn. Read by Corey Reed. Henry Burp was an average kid who enjoyed the usual things, like baseballing, trucks, and building forts, and of course, swinging on swings. He lived in a house, had a mom and dad, a dog, and a brother named Dave. One thing Henry also had was manners that wouldn't behave. Henry's manners always got him in trouble by blowing in his milk and making it bubble. They would not let him take a bath. They would not let him comb his hair. They would not let him brush his teeth or change his underwear. Mind your manners, Henry's mother would say, or you will not go out to play. Henry would be sad while he stayed inside for a little while his bad manners would hide. But sooner than later, without a doubt, those bad manners will come back out. At school, Henry's manners were naughty too. They cut in line and ate the glue. They whistled in class and ran in the halls. They didn't raise their hand and they colored on the walls. They burped, they screamed, they pointed and they spit. They stared, they slobbered, they were messy and they hit. They picked his nose, his ears, his rear. Oh my, oh dear. Once again, Henry would be sad. He didn't know why his manners were bad. But those bad manners kept looking about. Henry's friends even thought that his manners were wrong. They didn't play with Henry if his bad manners came along. Mind your manners, Henry's teacher, Miss Liston, Henry's teacher would say, or you will not go out to play. One day at recess, as Henry sat inside, along came Mike the janitor, and Henry wanted to hide. Well, Mr. Burp, I thought you'd find you here. You've been misbehaving every day this year. Henry looked down. Then he tried to be brave. It's not me. It's my manners. They just won't seem to behave. Oh, said Mike the janitor. I know what the problem might be. You seem to think you and your manners are separate, I see. Well, my little friend, here's what you gotta do. Take control of those manners before they take control of you. I'll leave you and with your manners now, Henry. I think you will agree. You just tell those manners you're not the boss of me. Henry sat and thought a while and decided he'd give it a try. He almost let a nasty burp, but replaced it with a sigh. He stood up to finish his day, and instead of running down the hall, he walked the entire way. He raised his hand and held the door. He said, please, yes please, and no thank you more. His mother noticed, and his teacher did too. His friends all asked him to play along, so Henry wasn't so blue. My, what fine manners you have, they all said. Thank you very much, Henry would say, turning red. So Henry and his manners, which as you know are one, continue being well behaved and having lots of fun. The end. Still to come on the 6th season of Corey's Bedtime Stories. Wish and a recap for The Tonight Show. Don't you move.